Hello and welcome to Behind the Mic Sports Show. I'm your host Mary, and unfortunately I don't know a whole lot about sports. So that's why I have him.
I'm Mike behind the mic. Fortunately, I know a lot about sports. So I tell her everything to say.
So he tells me everything to say.
Just like that.
Just like that. Mike behind the mic, what are we talking about today?
Today, we're going to talk about the MLB Trade Deadline.
Today, we're going to talk about the MLB Trade Deadline. Ooh, that sounds super exciting. Unlike past years, this is a hard deadline. So anyone who has not been moved is staying put for the rest of the year. Wait, so if this is the hard deadline, were there any deadlines before this?
No.
Okay, so it's just one deadline every year.
Starting this year.
Starting this year. So what happened in the trades? Were there any big moves or like exciting stuff? Or was it like basketball where you make a trade and it doesn't go into effect for 6 months?
Probably seconds before.
Probably seconds before 4. The Diamondbacks and the Astros made a huge trade. Zach Greinke is headed from Arizona to Houston to pair with Garrett Cole and Justin Verlander.
Show a little more emotion.
Show a little more.
This is pretty huge.
This is huge, you guys. Oh my God. Let's take it back. Huge news in the trade deadline in the MLB. Zach Greinke is headed to Houston to pair up with Garrett Cole and Justin Verlander.
Better. I appreciate that.
That's so huge.
It is huge.
Oh my God. That's like, did the ground just break? This is groundbreaking. It did not. For baseball fanatics like myself, this is an enormous move. Nobody really saw this coming. And if the Astros weren't the favorites to win it all before this, I think they are now. You put 3 of the top pitchers in the majors with one of the best lineups. The Astros did have to give up a lot of prospects for this, though. They traded their 4th, 5th, 8th, and 16th prospects. So this move definitely came at a pretty high cost. Not only did the Astros pick up Greinke, but they also picked up Aaron Sanchez and Joe Biagini from the Blue Jays for outfielder Derek Fisher. Both of these guys have had solid seasons. And once again, the Astros are primed for a big postseason run.
Postseason
run.
You say pro season?
I think so. Another team that made some waves was the Atlanta Braves. Is this really exciting too? They were in dire need for some bullpen help. The one thing the Braves have an excess amount of is highly ranked prospects. And Alex Anthopoulos made these moves without having to touch any of them. Chris Martin, Mark Melancon, and Shane Green will be the 3 new faces of the Braves bullpen. Green has been the best of the 3 with 22 saves this year to go along with a 1.18 ERA. Everyone knows Luke Jackson was not cutting it as the closer, so this was a huge get. Of all the players they traded away, the highest ranked was probably Colby Allard, who has faded slightly these past few years. Another team that made some noise was the Washington Nationals. Like the Braves, they also picked up 3 relievers to go with Sean Doolittle in that bullpen. They acquired both Hunter Strickland and Reyna Salias from the Mariners, and also got Daniel Hudson from the Toronto Blue Jays. They were one of the many teams looking for relief help, and these were 3 solid pieces. One other trade that actually happened on Tuesday was a 3-team trade between the Reds, the Indians, and the Padres. The big pieces were Trevor Bauer, who went from Cleveland to Cincinnati, and Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puig.
Puig. And Yasiel Puig, who went the opposite way from Cincinnati to Cleveland. Cleveland also received Franmil Reyes, among others from San Diego. The big get for the Padres was outfielder Taylor Trammell. He was the Reds' #1 prospect and the 30th overall prospect in the minor leagues. A few other solid moves were Tanner Roark heading to Oakland, Scooter Gennett going to the Giants, Nick Castellanos going to the Cubs, and Mike Leake going to Arizona. Again, unlike last year, there are no more trades. No more trades that are able to happen. That's it. Every team is now set. So now we wait and see who makes it to the World Series. I feel like it's going to be a while.
He's going to be at least 2 more months.
Thank you for tuning in to Behind the Mic. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you like what you see, don't forget to share, comment, subscribe, and let us know what else you'd like to see.